Hello, and welcome to our mixed level class. Let's get our bodies working. Today, working with light weights or cans. I'm going to demo with the cans today, and just get yourselves ready to go. Listening to your bodies, guys. Let's get ourselves balanced right from the start of the week. So, feet hip distance, center your feet, soft knees, and always take this moment to connect into your belly. Pull your shoulders back and standing tall and strong for a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's tuck into your roll down. Feeling what is the spine doing today? Your legs, how tight are they feeling? Take a strong inhale at the bottom and breathe out as we slowly stack it up. Pulling your shoulders back, lifting your chin up last. Inhale, exhale, tuck into roll it down. Relaxing your neck, your shoulders, and breathe as we slowly bring it back up. One more deep breath. Exhale, slowly roll. Let's stay hanging out here. Warming up knees, calves, hamstrings with your bend and stretch. And breathe out for 2. And bend and stretch 3. And I'm hoping every session that goes by, you're able to go a little bit lower in this roll down, even from the warm-up. That is how you are gauging your progression. Give me 3 more reps. And breathe 2. And bend and stretch for 1 as you soften your knees, tighten the core, bring your body up, turn your palms to face forward and feel the upper back muscles connect as we side bend. Inhale, come back, breathe out, side bend. Inhale to center, breathe out 2. Every time you're moving, those core muscles connect, always supporting your spine. 2 more. Inhale, back, breathe out. And on this one, add your reach, lengthen through your fingertips, add a pulse for 5, 4, 3, breathe 2, and 1. Reach up and over. And pulse 5 and 4, 3, breathe 2 and 1. Let's get these shoulders moving, big circles. 4 and 3, breathe 2 and 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, and keeping shoulders down, chins down, nice big loops around. Even if the circle needs to be a bit smaller, be conscious that you don't want those shoulders shrugging, that chin tucking. Often our traps are so tight that you don't have that range, but we're gonna loosen them up. Change your direction, other way for 5 and 4, good. 3, breathe out 2, we're gonna roll down again, this time grabbing the back of the legs. Can you pull your head deeper into your knees and let's go more into that bend? Exhale, nice big stretch out. Inhale, deep bend. Exhale, stretch it out. 3, inhale, bend. Breathe out to stretch. Give me 2 more. Bend. Exhale to stretch and 1 more. Inhale. Exhale and take this moment to just gauge how tight are your calves, hamstrings, and back feeling like in this stretch. Take another deep core breath. Inhale through nose. Exhale through mouth. Let go of your legs. Soften knees and bring your spine up. Good, I want you to open this up, feet and knees turn out, pull your knees back, open your arms out to a nice wide stance, connect your shoulder blades, and let's go into our side lunge, keeping your body upright. Watch that knee and ankle does not roll forward. Inhale, come back. Breathe out as you lower. Be conscious of your knee and your ankle placement. At mixed level, I also want you bringing that awareness into upper body. Often we want to collapse forward, so try your best to stay upright. Let's get rid of that sitting tension that we all build up. Breathe out, get down. Inhale, lift. 2 more to lower. Inhale, back. Breathe out to lower. And 1 more. Stay in this position. Go deeper, gently. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. We staying on that side. I want you to lean over, rest your elbow onto your thigh and draw a circle around for 5. Watch your knee, your ankle. Good. Give me 3 more. Breathe. 2. Deep breath for 1. Reverse the loop. Let's go. 1. Breathe out for 2 and 3. Exhale, 4. We're going to stay on this side. Turn your body completely. Lean your fingertips down to touch the ground, and let's open up those hip flexors. Stay in a range that feels good for you. Check your knee in front is behind the toes. I don't want pressure on that kneecap. Let's glide forward and back. Breathe, 2. And back. Breathe, 3. And back. Let's bring that blood flow into that hamstring, into those hips. Be conscious of your chin, neck, and shoulder placement. Always posture aware. 2 more forward and back. Breathe, 1. Now hold that stretch. Can you push through your back heel? Stretch that back knee. Make sure you are getting this hip flexor to open right up. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears for another 2 deep breaths. 1 more deep breath in. Excellent. Let's slowly bring these bodies up. Turn your toes and knees out. Let's move to the other side. Arms out to side for the pulse. 10 and 9. Breathe. 8 and 7. Breathe out. 6 and 5. Exhale. 4. Breathe out. 3 and 2. We lean over. Anchor your elbow here. Big circle around for 5. Don't let go of that core. 4. Breathe out. 3. Exhale. 2. Breathe for 1. Other way. Let's go. 5 and 4. Deep breath. 3 and 2. Let's balance out this side of the hips. Turn your body completely. Lean forward. Find that correct position. Toes in front of knees. Hips, knees, toes of the back leg facing forward and down. And smooth glide forward and back. Breathe. 2. Be strict at this. Make sure you are not bouncing up and down. Always controlling this move. So you're never at risk of shocking the muscles or shocking your vertebra of your spine. 3 more. Breathe in. 2. Breathe for 1. Let's give it a good stretch. You want to push through that back heel. Stretch your knee. And let's do a quick upper body check. Where's your chin, your neck, your shoulders? Hold for 3 more. Holding 2 more. Holding 1. From here, drop your back knee. Let's bring both legs back under your hips, hands under your shoulders, soften the elbows, lengthen through your neck and spine, and we breathe out as we curl into our upper body. Tilt that pubic bone to belly, connect your core. Inhale, using this as your assessment for the low spine. Where and if are you feeling tight, sore, stiff? Again, breathe out, let's tuck and curl. Pushing that mat away so you get a deeper upper body activation. And slowly moving into a release. Watching your elbows, make sure they are not bending and stretching as you move. Give me 2 more. Breathe out to curl on each rep, trying to tuck your chin deeper into your chest. And slowly move into your release. 1 more. Breathe out as you curl and check those bellies. Those transverse muscles are tight. They're awake. And bring your body into your flat neck and spine position. Pubic bones tilting to belly. Let's open up those sidelines as you tilt and look to the back. Inhale, come back. With this exercise, we are trying to get that stretch happening down the lower side area of the back. So make sure you are moving your body to get into that area. Often we have different ranges, so you do what feels good for you. No straining in neck or hip. Let's hold this rep and deepen that stretch for 3 and 2. Breathe 1. Excellent. Other way. Let's lower and hold 3 and 2. Breathe 1. Bringing back. Toes together, knees apart. Can you sit your bum deep on your heels? Let's reach these hands forward and let's get us feeling tall right from the start of class. Give me 3 deep, strong core breaths. With each breath, trying to reach those hands further while anchoring your bum deep down on those heels. Good. Waking up those core muscles with your breath. Let's walk hands to one side and feel that stretch slide down your arms, the side of the ribs. Some of you might get all the way into the lower back. Beautiful. Other side, walking over and hold for 3, hold 2, hold in 1. Bring your bodies to center, slide your hands closer, and push that mat away from you. Tilt the pubic bone to belly and make sure you are getting those upper back muscles to stretch, those shoulder blades. Can you tuck your chin deeper into your chest so we include in the neck? If you would need to lift onto your fingertips to increase that stretch, go there. And give me one more breath in that position. And let's get straight into core and alignment. Please grab hold of that can or that light dumbbell. If anyone starts to feel strain or tension in the neck or the top here of that trapezius, drop the weight. You don't need it. It's there to just add a little bit of oomph, a little bit of spice into this. Okay, first things first, let's get this form spectacular. Hands under shoulders with soft elbows. Tilt that pubic bone to belly. For the gentle option, I want you to just glide your opposite leg back and keep it on the ground. If you want to try a little bit harder today, we're going to glide that opposite arm and leg up, focusing on your placement always. Alignment is key. Check your chin's not popping forward. The shoulders are away from ears. Those hips are in line. That lower back stays flat. No hyper arch. Let's get moving. We're going to drop that hand and foot if you're working at mixed or advanced. Inhale, lift it up. And let's lower down. And slowly lift. Breathe for 3. And every time we're coming back to a stability exercise, you want to feel that strength improving. The upper body not straining. The ability to keep your hips and back completely still. What's really important to me is that you are connecting your belly and bum at the same time. Often we can just use momentum, but you are more body aware than that. Let's do 4 more. And to come back. Breathe for 3. Don't let those shoulders shrug up. They're away from ears. 2. And lift. Last time. Breathe. 1. Your leg is going to stay up. Palm stays facing down. And let's glide. Squeeze into the shoulder blade. Open this arm out. Breathe out. 2. Don't let those shoulders lift. Don't let that body weight glide forward over your wrist. Inhale. Squeeze in. Inhale. Open. Breathe out. 5. Inhale. Breathe for 6. And open. Exhale. 7. Inhale out. Exhale. 8. And open. Breathe for 9. If you've reached your maximum and want to rest, go for it. If you can join me for last set. Arm and leg. If your legs up. Pulse. 10. Palms facing down. 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. Short breath. And 5. Watch that back. And 4. Watch your neck. And 3. Breathe out. 2. Exhale. 1. And hello. Body, one side is warm, and let's move to the other side. You stay facing where you are. I'm just turning around so you can keep an eye on my front arm. All right, let's see. Find that perfect form. Gentle option, keep that foot on the ground until you feel you have mastered that placement. If you want that challenge, arm and leg in the air. Okay, make sure the shoulder blades are connected. No pressure or tension on that neck. Let's go for it. Lower down. Breathe out as you lift. I want you to feel that activation through that shoulder blade, through that arm. Inhale, 3. These are what I call our posture muscles. We need the strength to prevent that round shoulder look from forming. A lot of our life, we just holding phones, we're holding computers, steering wheels. All those movements bring our shoulders forward. So I want to counteract that and get the back of the body as strong as possible. 4 more. And lift. Breathe. 3. Check that your body weight's in the middle, not over your wrist or into hips. 2. Exhale. Lift. Breathe for 1. Now keep those palms facing forward. Glide that arm in. Squeeze the shoulder blade and out. Breathe out. 2. Inhale. Open. Exhale. 3. If the balance is getting too much, toes stay down. 4. And out. Exhale. 5. Keep checking where your chin, neck, and shoulders are. 6. And open. Breathe out. 7. Inhale. Out. Exhale. 8. And out. Breathe for 9. If this is where you stopped on set 1, do the same if you join me. Palm stays down, elbows straight. And 2. Strong breath. And 3. Exhale. 4. Breathe out. 5. And 6. and 7. Breathe for 8. Exhale, 9, and 1 more, 10. Relax. Excellent. Hands down, toes dig in. Keep your knees bent. Let's see, what is your downward dog doing today? Always making your back the absolute priority. You want that length right from the tip of your head through to your tailbone. Check your ears and arms are in line. Check your ribs and bellies are tight. From here, we're going to flatten the heels. Try and stretch your knees without compromising your back. Bend the knees, lift your heels. Again, breathe out to lower. Inhale, bend. Let's go for 3. Inhale, bend. 2 more. Breathe, stretch. And 1 more. And hold it here. Imagine I'm gently pushing your body through your arms. Give me another deep breath in that stretch. Excellent. Soften your knees. Walk your hands towards your feet. Connect your core and slowly bringing it up. And let's grab hold of those dumbbells, those cans in both hands. Bring your feet and knees together. Knees are going to stay straight for this exercise, but not locked. Please be strict that you never lock that kneecap in position. Lift up out of those thighs and those hips. Show me beautiful posture. Palms are facing forward. Connect your shoulder blades. Hovering your right foot in the air. If it gets too much for balance at any point, keep the tip of your toes on the ground. We go into a lateral raise. Arms are going to lift, foot's going to lift, toes and kneecaps face forward. Inhale, coming back. What I want to see here is that ability to keep that upper body completely centered. No into the hips, no tilting. And we come back. Bring awareness into your upper body. Feel how those shoulder blades rotate as you lift. Inhale, come back. I don't want to see the shoulders lifting, that chin tucking. Keep those neck and trapezius muscles out of this and lower. Breathe out. Feel that amazing strength in your standing leg, your ankle, kneecap, hip, all those joints. We're getting them stable, getting them strong to prevent injuries. Yes, thank you. Breathe out to lift. Inhale, just 2 more. Exhale to lift. And last one. Now we're going to take it into that frontal plane. No pulses, no surprises, but no break. Turn palms in. Lifting that leg and arms forward. No sinking into your hips. Slowly coming back. Again, breathe out to lift, tuck in the ribs and belly. And to come back. Be strict with your height of the arms. Often they want to go too high, especially if you're working with light weights. Don't let that happen. 4, breathe out to lift. I'm hoping you're feeling a bit of action in that standing leg by now. 5, exhale, lift. Keep squeezing thighs, bum, hamstrings all working. 6, exhale, lift. And come back. 4 more if you can. Exhale, lift. And for 3, breathe out to lift. It's probably on fire by now, sorry. And down 2. Exhale, lift. And just 1 more to go. Breathe out to lift. And relax. Hello, standing leg. Repeat on the other side. Palms face forward. Show me beautiful posture. Lift up. Stay strict with alignment. Toes and kneecaps stay forward. Don't allow that turnout. Inhale. Almost growing taller on the return. On this set, you know what's coming, so really be focused on your form, how you are moving. Breathe out. You want to feel those thighs, bums, hamstrings, belly all connect at the same time. That's the priority. Breathe out, watching your shoulders, your neck, your chin. Don't let those other areas have FOMO. Squeezing and lifting. Inhale, come back, checking wrists and elbows aren't getting tired. Exhale, 4. And come back. Beautiful. Breathe out for 3. I'm sure that form is looking so good. Well done, guys. Exhale for 2. And are we ready for that frontal plane? Breathe out. 1. Turn your palms to face in. Let's glide it forward. Connect your rib cage and belly. And come back. As that leg floats forward, don't let that body sink into that back. Be strict. Breathe out. 3. And as simple as this seems, this converts into your walking strength. So when that leg is flying forward, you know your transverse, your core muscles connect. Those stabilizer muscles are like, hello, I'm protecting you. Yes, thank you. 5 more. Exhale to lift. And 4. Breathe out to lift. Inhale, 3. Exhale to lift. Inhale for 2. Breathe out, lift. And last time, that's it. Exhale to lift and relax. And guys, I'm also hoping you're taking note which side is a lot more stable. All right, that awareness is key. Okay, ready to move on to that back line. Turning to your sides. This time, I want those knees staying bent. Palms are staying in. And from here, we're going to go into that forward tilt. Letting your hands tilt in line with the shoulders. You're going to fly that front leg back and just hold in this position. If you need a bit of help with balance, keep your toes on the ground. Just check out. There shouldn't be too much pressure on that standing knee. If there is, pull those hips further back. Now slowly draw your body back into center. Familiar exercise for you. Let's go into that tilt. Every time we return to this exercise, I'm hoping it's more stable, feeling stronger. And slowly bringing it back. I want you to be aware of the shoulder blade connection, not letting those shoulders round forward. Connect into your upper back. And slowly back. As soon as you start tilting your upper body, that is when the core muscles need to engage to support that lower spine. And 4 more, deep breath. Remember, if you need a bit more assistance for stability, toes stay on the ground. Focus on where that kneecap placement is. No pressure on the knee. 3, breathe out. Let's check knees behind toes. Squeeze into thighs, bum, hamstring, belly. 2 more. Breathe out as we forward tilt, watching your head isn't dropping. And last one. Now we're going to stay there. I'll give you a choice. If you want a gentle option, place that back foot on the ground. Take a bit of pressure off that front leg like so. If you want your challenge, your legs staying up. Let's go. Triceps as you row your arms and stretch. And breathe 2. Inhale, stretch. Keep those collarbones open. Watch those shoulders don't round. Squeeze. I want you to feel the back of the arms and shoulder blades connect. Watch your chin doesn't tuck or pop forward. Long neck, long spine, and stretch. 3 more. Squeeze and stretch. Breathe out. 2. If after 1 you've reached your maximum, shake it out and have a breather. If you can do 1 more arm set, stay here. Elbows stay lifted. Give me an extension. Inhale. Squeeze the back of the arms, those triceps, please. Breathe. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. If you're still in that balance, good work. 5. And in. Breathe out. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Inhale. Bend. Breathe for 8. I'm sure that standing leg is shouting at me. And squeeze 1 more. And squeeze. Relax. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm hoping you're learning to love these stability exercises as much as I love them. Oh, that's a lot, guys. All right, let's see this other side. Knees are bent. I'm just turning around so you can keep watching that front leg. You can stay where you are facing. And 8 reps as you move into that forward tilt. Check your hips are pulled back, body in that straight line, and slowly coming back. If you're in that intermediate advanced option, your foot is in the air, tilting forward. Good, and coming back for 3. Being strict with where that head, neck, not letting those shoulders round forward. It might be tempting to do that. Connect your upper back. And let's bring it back. 4. Breathe out. You're watching your hip placement, your lower back placement. Excellent. Let's come back. 4 more. Breathe out, forward tilt. And 3 to go. Deep breath. Exhale. If you need a bit of support at any point, keep those back toes on the ground. I promise you are still working. 2, exhale, tilt. And last 1. Now your choice. If you want to challenge, stay with the leg in the air. If it's too much, Drop that back foot, bring your pressure off the front leg, and glide your elbows. 1. And stretch. Be strict with your form. Inhale, resist back, and stretch. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, breathe. 5. And stretch. Breathe out. 6. Inhale, exhale. 7. And stretch. Breathe for 8. And stretch. Exhale, 9. If this is where you stopped on set 1, do the same. If you join me for extensions, let's go. Squeeze. Inhale, check those elbows, stay lifted. Collarbones stay open. 3. Inhale, breathe out. 4. And bend. Exhale, 5. And bend, breathe. 6. And in. Exhale, 7. And back. Breathe for 8. And in. Exhale, 9. And 1 to go. Breathe. 10. And it is mat time. Let's keep holding these dumbbells. Join me in your seated position. Feet and knees are hip distance apart. Remember, if you need to bend the knees at any point for lower back, totally fine. Let's glide our arms in front. Watch for this. Stay strict with your placement. Connect your core. Show me that forward bend. And if you happen to get your cans or dumbbells over the toes, use them to deepen that stretch. So pull your toes towards you. Quickly check where's your head and shoulders. Often we shrug our shoulders up here. If that's the case for you, glide them away from ears. Take another deep core breath in your stretch. Good. Show me that beautiful line sitting up really tall. We curl down. I want you to stop at your maximum. So if you can go into a full roll up today, go all the way down. If your lower back's feeling tight or vulnerable, stop the second you feel that lower back engaged. Take a strong breath in if you are all the way on that mat. Imprint your spine. Connect your core. Let's all lift up and try go deeper in that forward bend. Every session, trying to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Eventually, I want our nose to smooch that mat. Let's go, lifting it up and slowly coming down, stopping at your body's maximum. I'm going to demo the full roll up on this one and take a deep breath. Exhale, imprint, connect. Try not to tighten your thighs or hip flexors. Getting that body used to using deep core only. Check shoulders, check your neck. 2 more reps. Breathe out as you lower down, stopping at your maximum. So the second that lower back's going, I'm feeling this, that's your range. Don't go further. Deep breath in. If you are on that mat, imprint. Connect those TAs, slowly bringing it up and in that forward bend stretch. Last rep, taking a nice strong breath. Exhale as you lower down to your maximum, touching those vertebrae into the mat if you're going into your roll up. Take a deep core breath. Imprint, connect, and lift. And let's get into our obliques with some scapular movement, holding the stretch. Good. From here, bend your knees, turn your palms to face up, open your collarbones. From here, we're going to curl down, and this is our starting position. If anyone's back needs support, you can use your opposite hand behind your leg at any point. All right, let's do 10 reps, front arm. We're going to float this to the back, connect into that shoulder blade. Can you keep your eyes looking at that hand? Inhale, center, same arm. Breathe out, feel those obliques connect. Working into that back mobility. Breathe out for 3. Keep that elbow straight. Inhale, center. I love this because we are combining mobility, flexibility, and deep strength. Let's go for 5. Watch that opposite knee and hip. Don't let that tilt in. 6. Inhale, come back. Breathe out for 7, like you're reaching your hand through that back wall. Breathe. 8. Inhale. Exhale for 9. If you need a break after 10, take it. If you can advance for this one and challenge yourself, option A, hold. Option B, add a little lower and lift. 2, listen to your back. 3, don't let it strain. 4, exhale. 5, zip that belly button down. Give me 4 more. And 3 more. Breathe. 2 more. And 1. Draw your hands, lift up, drop your cans or dumbbells. Feet together with that lift up and forward for hip flexors and back stretching. Oh, so good. Okay, getting excited. Other side. Back into that stunning form, guys. Remember, if you need the back support, use your hand behind hamstrings. We curled into position. Shoulders stay down. Other side. Let's go. Swoop into the back. Inhale, center. You want to be strict with that opposite knee, not letting it flare in. Keep that alignment. Breathe out for 3. Feeling those obliques, the core, the back mobility. Exhale, 4. Even working into your neck and shoulder range. Breathe, 5. Inhale, elbows stay straight. Exhale for 6. Inhale, come back. Breathe out for 7. Inhale, center. Exhale, 8. Inhale, back 2 more. Breathe, 9. If this is where you stop, do the same. If you join for advanced, option A, hold, option B, 1 vertebra down and up. Breathe, 2 and up. Listen to that body. 4. Breathe out, 5. Exhale, 6. Breathe out, 7. Exhale, 8. Exhale, 9. And 1 more, 10. Glide it in. Lift up. And let's get you onto your back. And let's release. Scoop your knees into your chest. Let's melt the shoulders, the spine into the ground. Opening up our hips with our big circles around for 5. Letting that back keep tilting in and out of the mat. Breathe out for 3. Deep breath out for 4. Looping for 5. Let's reverse around 1. Circle around 2. Lovely stuff. Breathe 3. Exhale for 4. Last time for 5. Keep your ankles and knees together. Drop your toes onto the mat. Open your arms into T-line with shoulder blades into floor. And let's gently lower legs one way. You look opposite. And I'm hoping at this stage of the game, it's becoming natural. You know, knees are staying glued together. The shoulders are your anchor, not letting them lift. As you lower, you want those core muscles connecting, not powering the move from the lower back. Keep going side to side, even working into your neck mobility, letting your eyes flow away from your knees. And back to center. Exhale to lower. Never just swinging, not using momentum. Let's get into that SI joint, the back of the hip. Drop your underneath leg down. From your core, swing your knee up and lower. Breathe, 2 and down. Trigger those transverse muscles down and 4 and down. Breathe, 5 and lower. Exhale, 6 and down. 2 more. Breathe, 7. Now keep your knee up on 8. Take your closed hand onto your knee and very gently press for 3. Just taking a mind-body awareness moment. Where are you feeling the stretch? Where are you zoning today? Good. Bring those legs together. Connect your core as you lower legs to the other side. Drop that underneath leg. 8 swings. Let's lift and down. Breathe, 2. Bringing that rush of blood flow into where the bum and the back connect into that hip socket. And lower. Exhale, lift. Teaching your body to use your core to lift that leg. We have 2 more. And down. Breathe, 1. Keeping that leg up. Place your hand on knee and for 3 breaths, stretch. And take a moment to just check where on this side of the body you feel your stretch. Good work. And let's get into some top abdominal work. All right, grabbing hold of your dumbbell or can in your backhand. Now, if your neck at any point is straining, drop the weight. You don't need it. It's there to add that spice, but not compulsory. I want your other hand behind your head, opening your elbow. We're going to be lifting your dumbbell or can to the roof. Other leg is extended along the mat and spine's in neutral. If that does not make sense, have a quick look at what I'm doing. So opposite arm and leg to move. We're going to be lifting up into your curl, gliding that dumbbell just above the ground. Your knees are strictly in line with each other. Check your chin, neck, and shoulder placement. Inhale, lower all the way down to neutral. Breathe out as we imprint and lift. I want you to be strict. TA, center, and top abs really working. Check your knees are in line with each other. Inhale, come back. 3, breathe out to reach. Don't let your can or dumbbell touch the floor. It hovers just above. Inhale, lower. Working slowly. Show me that beautiful and correct form. All the right muscles starting to work here. Not using momentum, not using the lower back to be the power source of this exercise. And back. 3 more to curl, hold. Inhale, back. Exhale for 2, hold. And come back. Breathe out for 1. Now we're going to lift it up and anchor in this position. Now, can you go a few millimeters more into those top abs? Your dumbbell is going to go up and over into your obliques and to center. Breathe out. 2, check your knees are in line with each other. And 3, don't let go of those transverse muscles. Breathe. 4. Exhale, center, and breathe. 5. And in, check your necks, and 6. And in, breathe out for 7. And to center, breathe for 8. And come back. 2 more, breathe. 9. If your body's feeling tired, have a rest after 10. If you can advance, go up and over into your obliques. From here, lower that leg and up. And 2, make sure those obliques are like, whoa, I'm working. Pressure off that neck. And 4. And up. Breathe. 5. Control that move. And 6. And up. 2 more. Breathe. 7. If you need to rest that leg on the ground, go for it. If you can keep it up, stay there. Finish with an oblique crunch. 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. Breathe. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1, drop and swap. Yes. Oh, how was that rhyme? Very creative. I'm very proud. All right, guys, let's see the other side. I'm hoping those abdominals are like working. Let's see. Hand behind you, dumbbell to the roof, and staying in the center for our first set of 8. Don't forget that imprint and tilt. You need to condition these transverse muscles to work. Otherwise, you are not giving that lower back the support it needs. We imprint curl. Technically, we should be activated from that pubic bone to your chest bone, the full abdominal area. 3, teaching your alignment of your chin, your neck, your shoulders, and coming back. Focusing on that alignment in your hips so knees are stopping in line with each other. And come down. 4 more. Hovering your can or dumbbell just above the ground. For 3. Breathe out. Check that you're not pushing your head forward. Keeping that head on top of the necks. Breathe out to curl. And this is it. Exhale to curl now from here. Legs stay still. And we go up and over and center. Breathe. 2. And in. Make sure you exhale through your mouth so you allow those jaw muscles to relax, not holding onto that tension. And in. 5 more. Shh. And in. Breathe for 4. And in. Breathe for 3. And in. Exhale 2. If this is where you stopped on set 1, please do the same. If you went up and over with me, stay there, and it's a lower of the leg and lift. Don't fling that leg up and down. Control. 3. Check your neck is not taking on that pressure. 4. And up. Breathe. 5. And lift. Breathe. 6. And up. Breathe for 7. If you want to rest that leg on 8, go for it. If you keep that leg up, keep it there. 1. Crunch. 2. And 3. Breathe. 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Breathe. 8. And 9. 1 more. Breathe. 10. And relax. Phenomenal. Feet together. Open up your knees. Interlace your hands. Reach your arms above your head and just take 3 breaths as you release into your psoas, the inner core, the abs, the hips. For 2 deep breaths. Exhale for 1. Very nice. And from here, I want you to glue your ankles and knees together. Squeeze those inner thighs. I want your heels underneath your knees. Grab hold of those cans. I want your elbows bent at the sides with palms facing forward. Please be strict with those shoulders. If your elbows are too high, you're going to force the shoulders to shrug. So make sure your elbows are in a place that you can control your shoulder line. Everyone's range will be different. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Imprint as we lift those hips and hands up at the same time, always remembering alignment is priority. So look at your hips. Your knees are squeezed together. Your shoulder blades are pinned back. As you lower, curl through your spine, resisting your elbows back into the floor. Squeeze shoulder blades and triceps into the mat. Let's go again. Squeeze and lift, imprinting into your curl. And let's slowly lower down. So with those inner thighs staying glued, I want you feeling those strong inner thigh muscles work in your hamstrings, bum, core. And let's slowly lower down, resisting back. Breathe out, 4 more, lift, working into your mobility of that lower spine. That mid spine where we hold a lot of our tension. 3, imprint, squeeze it up. And let's slowly come back for 2. Breathe out to squeeze it up. And let's slowly come back for 1. Exhale, squeeze. Now stay there. Keep those inner thighs touching. Your arms, 1 arm glides up, 1 down. And swap. Stop the second you feel any tension in that shoulder and neck. Keep that range small. 3. And swap. Squeeze those inner thighs. 4. And swap, breathe for 5, and swap, breathe for 6, and let's swap, breathe for 7, and swap, breathe for 8, exhale, swap, 2 more, breathe 9, and 1 more, breathe for 10. If you've reached your maximum, stop and rest. If you can, lift your hands above the ground. Stop the second those shoulders shrug. Squeeze those inner thighs to maximum. Finish with the glutes. 10, lift. 9, listen to your back. If you want to drop it lower to the mat, go for it. 5, and 6, and 7. Breathe for 8. Exhale, 9, and 1 more, 10. Curl down, 1 vertebra at a time. Hug your knees deep into the body. Good. And let's move into imprint position. So from here, glue those lower backs down. From there, reach your dumbbells up, palms are facing in. I want your legs in that dead bug position. Good, backs are flat. Option A, you're gonna lengthen legs to 90, arms open. Option B, your legs lower to 45, not lower than that. And back to dead bug. Back stays flat. Let's go. Breathe out as you open. Watch your shoulders. And back. So what's important to me is that you feel the deep lower abdominals, that core activation, and in. Breathe out to stretch. Often when we are in imprint, those shoulders will want to glide forward. Don't let that happen. 5. Inhale, come back. Breathe out for 6. Inhale, come back. Exhale for 7. And come back. 1 more. And hold it here. Lengthen to your maximum for 5. Keep pushing back into floor. 4. Strong breaths. 3. Breathe out for 2. Exhale for 1, draw it back and relax. Yes, strong cores. Please join me in your side lying position. Let's keep 1 can or dumbbell in that top hand. I want those feet flexed, hips are stacked, shoulder blades connect, and lift your bottom ribs and bellies off the ground. Let's go arm and leg. We're gliding it up without letting that body press into the mat. Be strict with your form. Check your arms not flying behind you. Keep it in line. Inhale, come down. Again, breathe out, triggering your rib cage, your belly, your transverse. And working with this weight in the hand, bring your focus into your shoulder blade. I want you to feel that connection through your arm, through your upper back. Exhale to lift. Inhale, come down. 4 more. Breathe out to lift. Inhale, lower 3. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower 2 more. Breathe out to lift. And let's come down for 1. Breathe out. Now keep that leg still. Keep those ribs and bellies lifted. From here, you're going to float that hand in front just above the ground and lift it back. Connect your shoulder blade and lower. Don't let that rest of the body move. Show me that core strength. 3 and come back. If you feel your neck is starting to catch your dumbbell, your hand might be a bit too high or too heavy, drop that can and lower the range and lift. 5 more. Lower. As you lower, feel that belly tighten. Breathe 4 and come back. Breathe for 3 and come back. Exhale 2. If you've reached your maximum and want to breathe out, take it. Rest. If you can, do another set. Hook your shoulder blade in place. Let's multitask. Arm and leg circling 10 and 9. Don't forget that gap between body and floor. Those hips are stacked. We have 5 and 6. Breathe for 7. Exhale 8. Watch that neck. And 9. 1 more. Breathe 10. Other way for 10. And 9. Breathe for 8. Don't let those hips move. 7. Exhale 6. Breathe out 5. Exhale 4. Exhale 3. Breathe out for 2. Last time for 1. Relax. Yes. Take that top leg. Bend it over. Check your hips don't stack. I want you to bend your elbow into the body at a 90-degree angle. Check your wrist is staying flat. Don't forget, gap between body and floor. We're going to stretch that arm up as you lift that underneath leg. Adductors, stretch that knee. Don't let your knee bend. Bend your elbow into you, lower that foot. Exhale, let's lift. And come down, nice. Breathe out for 3. Do a quick check of your alignment of your underneath leg. Check your toes and knees are not rotating up or rotating in. They're staying forward. Exhale, lift. And give me 5 more. Exhale, squeeze. And 4. Breathe out, squeeze. Inhale, 3. Exhale, lift. And come 2. Breathe out to lift. And 1 more. Hold that arm in place, that leg. Let's go deeper. 10. Check that knee doesn't bend. 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe out 6 and 5. Exhale 4. Breathe out 3. Exhale for 2. Last time for 1. And that's all. Drop your cans. Rest your legs in front. Posture check. If you want to rest your head on that underneath arm, go for it. Keep it in the center today as you reaching hand to the other side. Hold. Lovely. Bringing it back to center for 2. Exhale. Let's open this up and reach. And draw it back to me. 2 more. Deep breath. Exhale. Let's open up and reach. And come back for 1 more. And let's take a moment to just melt into the floor. Align the shoulder blades. Get rid of that tension in the front of the shoulder and chest. Just let your jaw muscles, those necks completely relax. Good work. And let's bring it back and roll it over. One side done. Let's balance you on the other side. Okay. Let's see this amazing form. So, feet together, hips stacked. I'm hoping it's getting natural to lift those ribs and belly and hook your shoulder blades into place. Let's go. Breathe out as we lift, checking your arm is not behind you. And come down. Being really aware of your neck and trapezius. If you're going too high, you might cause that to trigger. I don't want that. Keep it in a range that feels right for you. I want you to feel that shoulder blade rotate as you lift. Inhale, come down. As you're lifting your leg, check your toes and kneecaps are staying forward. So getting you strong in the center line. Up. Imagine I'm sitting on that leg, giving you a bit of resistance. Lift and down. And really important, keeping that gap between body and floor so you know your core is active throughout. 3 more. And down. Those necks are on holiday. 2. and down. Breathe out for 1. We take it into that challenge as you lift. Don't let that leg, that hip move. Float your hand above the ground. Inhale back and 2. Now as you bring it back, connect your shoulder blades. 3 and connect. Inhale 4 and come back. Good deep breath. 5 and lift. Inhale 6 and come back. 4 more. Breathe 7 and back. Breathe for 8 and back. If you stopped after 10, do the same. If you join me for those loops, let's do it. Check, there's that gap. Arm and leg for 10 and 9. Keep it a range that feels controllable, not too big that you're forcing that body to tilt forward and back. 6, exhale 7, breathe for 8, exhale 9 and 1 more. 10, reverse. 10 and 9, control that move. 8, breathe out. 7, deep breath. 6, yes, exhale 5, hello burn, and 4, exhale 3, breathe for 2, and last time 1, relax. Top leg over, bend that elbow, check your wrist, check your elbow placement, check that gap, and adductor as we lift that leg and arm and come down. Do a quick check underneath leg, toes and kneecap staying forward to me, no rotating in or out. Very important, stretch behind that knee. Our cheat in this is to bend that leg. Push through your heel to help that and come down. For these last 5, be strict with that arm placement, shoulder blade. Breathe out 4 and come down. Exhale 3 and come down. Good. Breathe out 2. Are we ready to hold it up? And lift that leg to your highest point. Pulse it for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe out 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Breathe 2 and 1. Amazing. Drop it down. Posture check. Always trying to get you as balanced and set so that you have that magnificent posture for the rest of your day. And slowly coming back for 2. Breathe out as you reach, keeping your knees glued. And coming back for 3. Exhale, opening up and reach. And bring it back for last one. 4, reach and let your body relax into this for 3, for 2, for 1. Amazing. And let's come back onto your backs. Let's get you mobile, flexible, and feeling wonderful. Stretch your one leg along the ground. Hug your other knee and pull it deep into your chest. Take a moment to check shoulders are relaxed. Let's lubricate this hip for 3 circles. And 2, trying to keep that opposite hip still. 1, reverse for 3. Breathe 2. Breathe for 1. I want you to please open this front arm out. Open the knee that you're holding out to the side. And then pull that knee up towards your shoulder. And what's important for me is that you are getting those hip flexors to stretch. All right, so make sure your knees out to the side and lifting up. Good. If you feel you can actually go a little deeper, you can stretch your knee a little bit, grab hold of that foot and pull higher. Check that you are not tilting your hips. A little bit of a change up before we go into rotation stretch. And from here, now we take your knee across. Anchor your arm and shoulder in place very gently into that stretch. I'm hoping rotation can go a little bit further now that your spine's looser. Let's get into that hamstring of yours as you come back. Wrap your hands around your leg. Stretch through your knee. Flex your foot. In fact, if you can reach a little higher to your calf or even your toes, go there. Always remember, if your back feels vulnerable, you can always bend that underneath leg. So doing the right option for you. Every session, feeling this hamstring mobility improve. Slide your other leg in for me. Option A, bum and hip stretch for that push forward. Option B, lift that underneath leg up and melt into that stretch. Pushing that opposite knee forward for 4 more. For 3, 2, let's keep this knee pulled in. Stretch that other leg along the ground. And it's your 3 loops around. And breathe 2. And breathe 3. Other way. 1. Breathe out for 2. Open your knee out to the side. Anchor in your arm. And pull your knee up to your shoulder. And take a moment quickly. Which hip is feeling the stretch? Sometimes it's our opposite hip flexor. Sometimes you're feeling that stretch into that bent knee that you're pulling. You might be feeling both. If you went a bit further, you can stretch that leg slightly, hold the foot and pull up. Beautiful. Taking your knee across, anchor your shoulder down and stretch out in rotation. Hamstrings, pull it back, wrap your hands around the back of your leg, flex your foot, stretch your knee. If your spine needs support, bend the other leg. Also check your shoulders are not popping forward. If you are an upper body tense, lower that. Make sure those shoulders don't have FOMO. Condition those shoulders to stay pinned back. Bending knees, slide your other leg in, your option A. And option B, pulling into that bum stretch. Excellent. I want you to please let your lower backs melt into the floor as you wrap your hands around the back of your legs. And from here, push through your heels, stopping at your maximum. So the aim is to lengthen behind your kneecaps. Check your shoulders are not pulling forward. And just focus on 3 deep core breaths as we open up that neural pathway. We relax our central nervous system. Stretching hamstrings, lower spine. And from here, bend your legs, open your feet and knees. Your options, option A, keep your knees bent. Option B, happy baby. And in fact, option C, if you want to go a little further into straddle. On all 3, try your best to anchor your sitting bones down. And every week you want to see if you can go a little bit further. So if you're on that option A, can you try for option B? If you're on happy baby, can you try for straddle? So there's always ways to progress. Good. Bring your knees and ankles together. Squeeze them into your chest. Do a nice rock side to side, massaging on the floor. And let's get into hand and knee position. You can roll on your side or swing forward. And let's get into that perfect posture, cat and cow. Let's breathe out as we curl into upper spine. This is where I hope you feel a big difference in that release. 2 more, breathe out as we curl. And spine is feeling agile, feeling free and strong. That's important to me. 1 more, let's curl. And into your praying crouch, toes together, knees apart, sitting bum deep onto heels. I want you lifting onto your fingertips with elbows staying straight so it's a deeper activation. Imagine I'm pressing up and down your spine to deepen that back stretch for you. Please walk your hands one side and take your outer hand, place it on top and sink into your hips to deepen that. 2 breaths. 1 breath, other side, take your outer hand, place it on top and hold. 2. Good, into downward dog. Push to your maximum and stretch it out for 3. 2, you can either lower your knees and then stand up, or if you can, walk your hands to feet and take your time. Slowly rolling the bodies up and bring yourselves to center. Right arm across, shoulder down, elbows straight and hold. Good. From here, grab that elbow, lift without tucking your chin or shrugging these shoulders up. If you want to add a lat stretch, go for that side bend. Lovely. Other arm across, shoulder down, elbow straight. Lifting up. If you want to add that side bend, go for it. And let's check out our spinal rolls, relaxing your arms, beautiful postures. And can you go further? Do you feel a lot more limber, strong bodies awake? Deep breath. And let's slowly roll it up for our last one. Inhale, exhale, roll, checking jaw, neck, shoulders are recovered. And on this last roll up, use it to set the body, set that spine. Connect your shoulder blades and lift your heads to the top for your 2-breath recovery. And breathe out. One more. Inhale, lift. And strong exhale. And relax. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I hope you're feeling amazing. And I'll see you guys soon on the mat. So much love, so much thanks, and keep moving. Bye, guys.